Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Wii Knife 702 here with me for a review. And as usual, we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this guy. But first of all, let's just see how big this guy is. Look at this. Looks like this is 8.9 inches long when open, and with a around 5-inch long handle. So not a small fella, no, not a small one, because check this out. This is the Custom Knife Factory Snafu 2.0, which is not a small knife, and it's a little bit longer than this guy right over here. Another big one is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Look at this, handle size, kind of like the same, but the Wii is packing a little bit more cutting edge right there. This is up against the Spyderco Para 3, much smaller than this big boy right over there. Another pretty classic one. This is the Chris Reeve Knives Large Sebenza 21, and as you can see, it's bigger than that. This is an Arius by Koenig Knives, again bigger than the Arius. This is another one. Look at this. This is the F95R by Shirogorov Knives, and this is the slim version, and it's kind of like the same size. There you have it. What else you want to see? You want to see a Fanatic Edge Omen? Yeah, it's smaller than the Wii. You want to see something super popular and big boy? Look at this guy. This is Ontario Rat number 1, and it is still smaller than the Wii. Guess what? Ontario Rat number 2, pretty smaller, yes. So you got it, guys. This is not a small one, but it's a very interesting one because it's an integral. So this is pretty cool, actually. The handle is milled out from a solid billet of titanium, and as you can see, there's only one screw keeping this deal together, which is the pivot screw. This is just the detent, the lock bar stainless steel insert screw, and this is just the pocket clip screw. So these are proprietary screws with this star-shaped kind of thing, but nonetheless, the construction is very simple. And honestly, I really like this handle. There's a lot of things going on. This is a beautifully milled out piece of titanium in order to create a very compelling handle, guys. Look at this. I mean, you can see all these milling grooves, you can see this fuller with the holes, you have this nice finger groove going on, the back of the knife is nicely shaped and nicely contoured, and then they gave a nice stonewash finish to the overall thing. You have a lanyard hold milled out of this area over here. Really cool. Check out, for example, just the internal work they've done, like to smoothly create like this void, this space for the blade to just sit there. And and also check this milled out grooves for the lock bar relief. Very cool, guys. I mean, internal chamfering is going on, super rounded edges all over the place. Beautiful grooves. It's very well done, I have to say it. So the handle is pretty good. It has some heft to it, so it feels quality. You feel the quality. This is not a cheap knife, guys. It's gonna be around $300-400 on the secondary market, and it's a pretty cool one, guys. There's like, for example, check out this detail here around the pivot. Check it out. The pivot has some very cool milling lines. There's this keyed in part. There's over travel stop integrated. Check out how nicely done is the stainless steel lock face insert. You see the milling lines are following in an almost seamless way the insert. Really nice. The pocket clip, 3D milled titanium green anodized pocket clip. Same feather kind of look with this fuller and the 3 holes matching the presentation scale. This is a pretty sweet, nice, and pretty cool work. I really dig it, guys. Very, very nice. So overall, the work they've done on the handle is pretty fantastic and translates into a non-cheap price, for sure. There's a thing, the screws are proprietary. You're going to need a special tool to disassemble this guy. I mean, it is what it is. It's a proprietary screw. You can get the tool. It's on the way, so I'll prepare a disassembling video for this guy as well. But now I can't because I don't have it. The clip, of course, is just it's gonna stay in this position. It's gonna be tip-up carry only. I'm assuming actually that the disassembly video is gonna be pretty quick because you have just this guy to take care of. You remove this and you are done. Blades pops off, I'm assuming, and then you've got just a set of bearing and that's it. So you can pretty easily maintain this guy. If you open it up and check the blade, you see that there's a very nicely done M390 3.9 inch long blade. The steel is good to go, M390. You have a very, very subtle and functional jimping going on. And if you see, you have the V, okay, these 3 lines, which are also 3 lines over here, and they go around the jimping and then they go back like here, and they are lined up with this side of the handle, and this is very, very cool. So you have 6 and 3, so nicely done. And then you have this slope going down and a nice wedge which reaches this point. It doesn't reach the tip and it tapers down like that. And you have basically, it's all belly. I mean, this from here, let's say it's kind of like straight, but not really. It's mostly belly. It has a beautiful finger choil, which is also sharpening choil, nicely chamfered over here. So you can use your thumb, your fingertip kind of like this. It's not huge, it's not a full one, but still, you can do some something like this, just like with the tip, all right, and just gain an extra precision when doing some carving. It's a flat grind with a flat area over here. It's not hollow, and it's very nicely done, guys. It's sterile looking. There's no billboarding going on. It has a nice satin finish to it. Very, very cool. I am actually impressed by the sound because look at this. It's very nice. It's not quiet. It's kind of on the loud side, but it's a nice clunk and cluck when you close it. It's very good. And you feel the weight of the blade. It's a very nice feeling, guys. So in the pocket, this is, it's not gonna be the lightest of them all because this is weighing in at 5 ounces. And this is because mostly there's no internal milling. You see, there's no skeletonization on the inside because it's an integral. So it's gonna be pretty tough to internally mill something like that. And the blade stock is quite thick, so there's some heft to it, but it translates into a really, really robust feeling and like solid grip in your hand. So first of all, because the blade is thick, you see, and it's nicely contoured in a 3D shape, nicely done, which your hand is gonna wrap around it in a nice way. So you have the comfortable grip, you have this sets of grooves giving you a little bit extra grip and friction, and but it feels solid because this is a solid chunk of titanium. It's not gonna bend, it's not gonna go anywhere, and it's gonna feel absolutely sturdy and robust. So that's a great thing. And I mean, overall, you can also do reverse grip pretty easy. Look at this. You have the right amount of blade, of handle, sticking out like that. And you're going to have this like serving as a finger guard. So really, really cool. Of course, there's no gaps going on because there's no gaps. So the fit and finish is spot on, guys. I really appreciate this area here, how they milled out and they inserted the insert, and then the lines are matching, so they are ongoing, they keep going on. I appreciate that. I like this design, this feather design going on over here. I'm not a fan of holes in the handle, but in this case, yeah, I guess it's all right. And overall, it's pretty nice. I mean, action, it's very good. And it's the speed, the deployment speed it's medium fast. It's not the fastest, but it's medium fast. You can easily deploy the blade with a push button or a light switch like that. It's up to you. Both are working. Not gonna be any finger sore because the flipper tab is nicely designed. You see, nice chamfering going on. You have the jimping going on, so it's solid. It's nicely designed. That's it. Very smooth. This guy's running on bearings, of course. Detent strength is on the medium side, and there is no way you're gonna be able to touch the tip of the blade or the heel right over here. Everything is pretty well protected. If you shake it, there's no rattling going on because there's very minimal amount of parts employed in making this guy. The lock bar is protruding a little bit, so you have a little bit of extra area in order for you to release it, and there's no lock stick whatsoever because of the stainless steel insert right over there. And you have a detent, there's no detent ball ramp, sorry, and you're gonna have a hard step, but this guy is free falling as soon as you disengage the lock bar, and as soon as you rotate the handle, the blade wants to sit down like that. So the seating is very guillotine-like. See, it's like that. Really cool. I mean, it's very fidgety, also because it's rounded off in every way, and when you squeeze it, there's no hot spot. So, I mean, it's an overall a success because aesthetically it's pleasing. I like it very much. Has a great steel. It's an integral titanium frame lock. The design is nice and the grip is great. The sound is, I mean, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. The grip is really good. The action is pretty nice, I have to say. And overall, yeah, I like this guy. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.